In this video, I'm going to be showing you the app of the week. Now, this week's app of the week is going to be Next Lock Screen for Android. It's made by Microsoft. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be showing you the settings. Then I'm going to be showing you the lock screen on camera. Now, first off, you have the general settings. You have enable Next Lock Screen. So I have it enabled. You can also have a screen lock, which is going to be your password for Next Lock Screen. I don't have a password set up at the moment. You can also turn off the status bar if you want to. As you can see, I turned off my status bar where I have all my battery notification, my time of day, my signal strength, and my notifications on my status bar. You can actually turn that off, but I'll just turn that back on. Then I also have set wallpaper. I have my wallpaper on my lock screen set to Bing wallpaper of the day. And what Bing wallpaper of the day is, it basically gets a wallpaper from Bing, and every day you get a new random wallpaper from Bing. But you can also set up the anyone that's provided with Next Lock Screen. As you can see, these are all the ones that come with Next Lock Screen, or you can use a custom one from like your gallery, from your camera, a screenshot. So you can actually use your own if you don't like the Bing wallpaper of the day, or you don't like the ones that come pre-installed with Next Lock Screen. You also can, of course, disable or enable Bing wallpaper. You can also have it only use the Bing wallpaper if you're on Wi-Fi. Just take note, if you have it enabled, it will use up data. If you are using the Bing wallpaper of the day, it will take from your data. Now going back, you do have a power saving mode. You can also set power saving mode if you wanted to turn on power saving mode at around 15 to 20%. You also got an alarm and your camera access, but I have that turned off as well. Then for your notifications for your lock screen, you can have it set up to your apps. Your apps will be on the notifications on your lock screen. But if you have notifications for your apps or any notifications off, you'll still get notifications in your status bar, the black bar at the top with your battery and your time of day. Your notifications will still come across, so you'll still be able to see them as little icons on the top of your status bar. Then you got meetings on. I got my missed calls on. SMS messages are on for me. You can also put a music player on your lock screen, and you also got weather. You can also put the weather on your lock screen. And then you also got your app launched. You can have you can basically tell it how you want your apps to launch from your lock screen. Now, the reason I actually downloaded this is because if you know, back in Jelly Bean, I think Android 4.3, I'm not quite sure if it was a stock Android thing or if it was only a TouchWiz thing from Samsung. But basically, back in the day, I think it's Jelly Bean, they had a feature on your lock screen where you're able to quickly access apps from your lock screen, and this app allows you to do that. So that's the reason I installed it on my smartphone, because it does have that functionality. They have it in this lock screen compared to the regular TouchWiz or Android Lollipop. So that's the reason I do have this installed. Now I'm gonna demo this for you guys. Turn off the phone, turn it back on, and here's what the lock screen looks like. So you got a couple of different options for the lock screen. As you can see on the top left, it says Bing, notify me I am using Bing wallpaper of the day, and there's the background from Bing, but it will change every day. I also got the notice that says my notifications aren't enabled, but I can swipe that off if I don't want to see that little message that's warning me my notifications are not enabled. I can click later, but I can also enable them from my lock screen instead of going into the app and enabling them. And then it also shows you your time of day and what date it is right there. And the way you actually unlock your phone from next lock screen is going to be swiping down with the little arrow under the Sunday, February 28th. You just swipe your finger down and it will unlock your phone. And then the reason I downloaded this is because you can quickly access your favorite apps or your most used apps on next lock screen, and here they are at the bottom of the screen. So I got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Gaming, and regular YouTube right there. And if you click on them or swipe them up, depending on how you have them set up, it will automatically go straight to that application without you having to actually go into your phone, fiddle around for a little bit. You can access them on your lock screen and goes directly to that app. Now, if you swipe up from that, you can actually add up to 15 different apps that you recently are most used if you want to quickly access them, but it will only show you 5 at a time. Like you see, it only shows 5 at the bottom of the screen. If you want to see the more that you've added, you have to quickly swipe up from the bottom of the screen, and then you can quickly click any of the other ones you want to go directly into. Now from here as well, you got your settings, so you can go to the settings of next lock screen. If you don't want to go into the app, you can quickly go into the settings from here. You also got the alarm, and the alarm will automatically set an alarm from here as well. And then you can also add more apps right here, any of the apps you have installed, so you can add more apps right there. And then you also got tools, which is pretty cool. So you got quick toggles on next lock screen right here. I'm going to go ahead and add one and show you what it looks like on cam. I'm just going to go ahead and show you my Wi-Fi, but I'm going to add it right there. And as you see, it just added it at the bottom of the screen. So when I swipe up, I get a Wi-Fi toggle, and it'll turn off and on my Wi-Fi. So you can have multiple toggles right there, just like the swipe down, just like your swipe down bar in your status bar. You do got quick toggles on your lock screen as well. If you want to set those up, you can set those up, but I currently really don't use those. And if you hold down your finger, you can easily delete your most favorite app or your most used app. If you don't use it as much anymore, you can delete it. You can also delete your toggle from here as well. I'm going to go ahead and delete that toggle. Now I'm just going to show you how to get into the app. I'm just going to click on Chrome real fast to show you how you get in Chrome. But anyway, there's how you actually get in Chrome. It says I'm offline because I just disabled my Wi-Fi connection. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of this video. Anyway, peace out guys. I'll see you guys later in my next video. I'm out.